you know, again, we have this playing out in front of us, in front of the Supreme Court in the last month. And a lot of seasoned and wizened legal philosophers and commentators have indicated that the Supreme Court will probably, not on DOMA they're probably going to strike down, but on Proposition 8, they may punt and try to decide this on a very narrow issue, maybe even a standing issue. And just as in Lincoln's time, Lincoln not moving the 13th Amendment until he felt that the swell of popular opinion had finally crossed over that 50% mark, where people were now more anti-slavery than they were before. Because if you push something down someone's throat before the country's ready to accept it, they'll fight back, and that'll set your cause back 20 or 30 years. Whereas you might just wait 5 or 10 years until the opinion keeps crawling slowly, year by year, percentage point by percentage point, in your favor, that the Supreme Court will react to that public opinion. And that's why maybe DOMA may go down, but the Proposition 8, they may try to punt and decide it on a very narrow issue. But as judges in municipal courts primarily, you're oftentimes asked to make rulings that would favor reprehensible people who are before you. They've done disgusting things, but they may not be the disgusting thing that's charged, or they may be a disgusting thing which is not illegal. It's just disgusting or reprehensible. It may be something that you know that the local governing board doesn't want for economic reasons or for public relations reasons, and you have to make a decision that may be very unpopular. It may be to your economic disadvantage. It may be that you won't be reappointed, or that you'll incur the wrath of police officers, or whatever it may be. And you do know that when you see this, that you do what you've always done. You decide it just on the facts of the case, you decide on the law, you decide it on principle, and you put everything else out of your mind. We've seen this happen. You know, we saw a president of the Bar Association, of the Bergen County Bar Association years ago, took a stand in criticizing a senator for a terrible act that he took, a terrible position that he took. And as such, knowing that the senator was critical to his appointment to the Superior Court, which he certainly longed for, that he was giving up his ability to be appointed a Superior Court judge. And he did that. And he did that. A great personal sacrifice. This is, he would have made a wonderful Superior Court judge. And he was a wonderful lawyer. But he knew he had to take a principled position on behalf of all lawyers, on behalf of the Bar Association, against the senator who was so unfairly attacking a sitting judge. And what I ask you to just remind yourselves is, when you do these things, when you make these decisions on principle, don't go home and hang your head and don't bemoan it. Just remember what a wonderful opportunity you've been given to reflect all the values that you had as children, that you have locked in as adults, that you've sworn to uphold. Fate, what may seem to be dealing you a bad hand and a difficult position, is doing just the opposite. It is giving you the opportunity to earn back that self-respect. We all doubt ourselves, and to know that you've done the right thing for the right reasons, and you are a credit to our profession and a credit to the judiciary. I think that's another lesson of this too, maybe to the opposite effect.